welcome to this week's edition of Wednesday Wisdom. My name is JB Hilliard, and these are weekly video segments that are an extension of our monthly newsletter called Sidebarred, and that's sound information designed to educate you beyond a reasonable doubt. And if you're not already on our distribution list, I strongly encourage you and request that you go ahead and look down here and just head to the home page of my website, and you can sign up. A pop-up box will appear, and you can just fill in your name and email address, and I promise not to spam you. But in the meantime, this week's Wednesday Wisdom is about mediation. Now, some of you may have experienced mediation sessions before, either formally or informally. And so I recently had an experience with a court-ordered mediation, and that is really meant to be or arrive at a resolution for both parties. So when you have some kind of dispute, mediation occurs, and there's an objective mediator there who's not there to advocate for either side, but merely to come to a resolution or an agreement of both sides. I'm there to facilitate that process, not there to give any answers, but to really hear both sides objectively and bring those sides closer together. And during the mediation I had with my particular client this past week, we didn't come to a full resolution, but we did get closer to some family issues being at least discussed and aired out. And I was so proud of my clients for not getting too emotional. I deal in probate matters, estate planning and probate matters primarily. And so that can get a little emotional or a lot emotional. And I was really proud of my client, as well as the opposing party, not getting into a ruckus, if you will. And we proceeded, while it was several hours long, we proceeded and got a little bit closer to what my client wanted as far as a resolution. So we're getting there. And so whenever you're in that position where you're presented with a mediation opportunity, don't look at it as a no-win situation or that you have to compromise. It's really just a matter of both sides being heard and then figuring out how we can get closer to that middle meeting ground to make sure both parties are in a position to feel like they've accomplished something or that they've won. So that's it for this week. I like sharing my actual cases as well as case studies from other cases around the state of Georgia here where I am, as well as some other cases outside of Georgia. So stay tuned for that in future weekly Wednesday Wisdoms and also in future newsletters of our Sidebarred editions. So as always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.